I don't want to fucking. Nah, I'm good. 2 minimum. They're just throwing. You can find it out. Ah, fuck it. I'm playing Final Fantasy 16. Fuck this. Today I told myself I'm having a me day. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 16 now. Here, if you guys want to stick around for that, I enjoy that one. I'm a final year fantasy. Give me a second. Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, we're going over here now. At least I have fun with that. Going Tintin for this game, but I'm honestly disappointed in it. I'm a fan of Kingdom Come Deliverance, but it's not a Tintin game. No, I don't think it's a Tintin either. Like I love the look and the feel of Kingdom Come Deliverance. The fucking gameplay, though, can kiss my ass. I was getting a little wavery on it before, but after you told me there was more stealth, I'm like, I hate that shit. I'm done. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I'm a good home skillet. Like, the first game was a little bit of a torture for me, but game have a sandbox mode. You could kind of ignore the main quest and then just go off and do your own thing. Like, you're definitely able to do that. But sorry, I'm trying to get this Stream Deck thing working, and whenever I open up the program, it just doesn't want to work. Do apologize. 1 second here, fellas. I'm doing it for a reason, so I can actually adjust the what you call it, just the volume of the game on the fly. But every Stream Deck is fucking terrible. Like I have a powered USB hub that it's put into, but it just doesn't believe in it. There you go. The program finally launched. Issue a library traveler. But yeah, today I basically told myself it's like I'm playing a game. I want to play games I want to play. There you go. I think I got it. Now if I do this, it should theoretically get louder. If I do that, it should go back down. There we go. Oh, you know what game I've been playing in between video editing stuff, chat? I've been playing the Warhammer MMO, Age of Reckoning. I think I got stopped here when it was just like, here's a bunch of shit you got to go forward with. Oh yeah, you got like your whole outfit, which looks like a Castlevania outfit. Because the stealth ratio is egregious. Yeah, I was like, I'm good. It's like, I'm solid, sir.
Still no sign.
All right, no old man. Basically, if I remember where we left off on this one, basically, there's someone's old man, and we gotta go save him and find him and all the other garbage. I don't gotta remember how. Okay, we go that way and around. Is the MMO Final Fantasy? No, the MMO is Final Fantasy 14. This is 16. This is a single player thing. But for the MMOs I've been playing, I have been playing the Warhammer Online MMO, and I just hop on it whenever the thing is rendering or waiting for some footage to download. Go in there, PvP a little bit, then hop off. And honestly, it's been pretty fun to do that, to hop in and mess with it. I'm in no means good at it. As a healer, I found myself pretty okay. But
someone over there.
Old man!
It might be him. We should hurry.
That old man is fit.
Come
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Yeah!
You know what to do. That's enough. Sick of Torgal.
There we go. That's a lot more flashier.
You know what to do, boy. Over here.
Oh,
You know what to do, boy.
Miss Boy, he is a good lad. That's right. This game doesn't do it for you unless it's like important.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Hey, you.
Your Grace. Came for me.
I didn't know we were going to match voices here, man.
You finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Oh, you mean Lord?
Clive.
I didn't know that it's just finally my Lord's back. And the kingdom's going to rise again.
Yes.
It's like, all right, let's not say that too loud.
Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle.
Oh,
Not
oh,
yet.
oh, oh.
I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Nah, good. The good thing that's off my conscience. I can know you'll die during my journey because I'm going to forget about you. I will not be remembering this encounter. I'll come back like, hey, your cook died. I'm like, I'll get a new one.
Thank you. both
That's how
of
that
you.
conversation's going to
You've been
go.
most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns a little more
Dude,
brightly.
how much of Stockholm
It's nothing
Syndrome
but a
do you have
fantasy,
to
of
be in?
course.
To
But
have
it's
the
better
only
than the truth of
happiest
the matter.
memory of your entire
Damn
life
sight better.
is to be serving a king.
The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time.
What's the stance this old
Regarding the
man is
future of
doing?
the
Like
village.
open
And
hands,
what might
slightly
be done
bent
for
arm.
Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
You talk to the peasants and they miss you. And it was sad. Really, really, you found a meteorite. That was cool. I'd see you later. I don't think I'll be coming back here again. Make for Phoenix Gate. I've heard it's like I really wanted to come back and play this, so I thought Kingdom Come Deliverance would really fill the hole, but I was like, no. honestly, I keep looking at Final Fantasy 16 for a while. I'm like, I really want to play this. And I don't really like to play a lot of Final Fantasy games. They never really scratched that itch for me. But for this one, though, somehow it's like, yeah, this is the one.
No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like.
The worst part of being a peasant, they don't pay you or let you go. I mean, you get,
Beautiful.
if you're in service or something, you get paid as a peasant. Not a lot, but you get paid. Like, you're not an indentured servant if you're a peasant.
There it is.
It's a class system.
Phoenix Gate.
That's where I killed my brother.
Where it all went wrong.
And I'm a family killer. I stabbed my brother in the hall.
Come on, Clive.
Yeah, brother killer.
It's time to discover the truth.
On how you killed your brother? Sorry, I'm just... I'll be that asshole companion you'd be going with. And I would constantly remind you going, hey, remember that time you killed your brother? And you're having a traumatic experience about it and you're really having a hard time accepting that you're actually the monster on that night. Anyway, good night. Good doggy. Phoenix Gate ruins the Imperial. Oh, I was reading that.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.
I mean, pretty big project to rebuild this. I mean, the logistics of it, you know. And after a battle with one fire eidolon and then another fire eidolon, you know, it's a pretty big job.
Let's have a look around.
You know, just simply the labor of clearing the debris itself will be a multi-million-dollar job. I mean, the contractors, man. The amount of contractors you're going to need for this test
I've done this.
going to be a lot.
Anyone?
Not to mention the landscaping. Build the bridge with 4 timber and 2 metal ingots. Yeah, we'll Minecraft it. Yeah, that's if they can get their guys here, you know? Like, if I got my guys in here, we might be able to do a little bit more for discount. But, you know, it all depends on the season. It might be a different jobs coming up that might be a little bit more lucrative for us at this time. I mean, this job will basically bring us down for months, all right? And not to mention there's people still on site, man. We got to start putting security posts everywhere. It's a dangerous environment. That guy's going into a ruin without a yellow hat. Or hard hat, you know? I mean, the quote's going to be enormous. Not to mention, you got all the magic shit in the air. There's going to be another hazard. You know, it's a huge problem. It's not going to happen,
Where is
man.
he?
Nowhere to be seen.
I imagine the robe guy is actually behind one of the pillars because there's like nowhere else he could have gone.
He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Until I killed him. With my bare hands.
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return.
Until I killed him.
Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Well, give it a shot. Charge up your Geo crystal. Oh! I'm charging! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's gonna be a good goon set.
Thank you.
I'm having a lot more fun playing this.
Are you sure about this?
I've noticed I'm a lot more jokey.
Nevermore.
Cried the raven. You're locked in here now.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
Ooh, what's that? Uh-oh, sisters.
This place really be a fallen ruin.
Looks like a boss
Hard to
arena.
call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Hey, you're standing in between the mobs, Doc. They're obvious enemies ready to spawn at some point. Also, Joshua would have got fucking murdered by these things. Like, I guarantee you. Hey, you might want to... Man. I'm the only one who's been in the dungeon, huh?
Jill?
Jack? Oh, what'd I say? What'd I say?
What do we do?
The usual. There, boy! You know what to do.
I like how they're called fallen bugs.
There, boy!
I'm doing it!
You know what to do, boy.
The Amazon. I want to run through Abomination Vault so bad, but I have to find like the most buck-learned players to go through it again.
Trouble.
He's got a lightsaber. What's going on, man?
There, boy!
Ow! Ow!
You know what to do, boy.
Did they launch a marketplace? I mean, they did, but I don't know what that would
function.
entail about Abomination Vaults.
This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Ah! Sorry, I was charging my crystal. Sorry you had to see that. Dude, that kid would have not survived in this dungeon.
Mistakes. Over here. It's over. There, boy. Get him, boy.
Oh, there's no mega ass desire looking ass looking. I can't how to get through this. A trial. Hey, we're level 20. Something shiny. Oh, let's go. Anything good? All right, we're good. She was sitting the whole time. Yeah, she was just chilling. Well, yeah, Foundry's always kind of had a marketplace. It's just now more of like, we now have a section on our website, so it's easier for you to find the stuff. Because so many modules and other stuff has gone on the Foundry over time, so it makes a lot of sense. Or
Take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
There, boy. Get him, boy. There,
boom, baby.
You know what to do.
Hey, them dodges. Ah, I did it a little bit too late. Or too early.
Sick of Toggle. Too slow.
Got him.
What to do, boy.
Do I not have my... I guess not. Yeah, I guess you don't get your special stuff here.
You know what to do, boy.
Wait, why do you get your stuff? What happened to my abilities? Hold up. Hold up. Abilities. What about mine? Hold on a gosh dang second. But the gear and yeah, like unable to charge according to upgrades with that one in combat. But why is my stuff gone? Oh well, gonna be awkward, I guess.
Get him, boy.
It just means I don't need it.
Get him. Sick of Toggle.
I'll beat you with my metal stick just like all the others.
Get him, boy.
I don't need the fancy magic.
Get him. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy.
Does any of
There
this
we
make
go.
sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
All right, see if we can. Oh, now it works. Sorry, clone. Yeah, it works. Aha! Sorry. Gotta do it. Boop, boop. Chat, would you like it if you like shot a deer or like killed an animal and it dropped like $100? You know, like the world ran on RPG logic.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Don't let them get away. Not this time.
I always like these little guys. Oh. Messed that one up.
Sick of Toggle. That's enough.
Great job. Run around breaking pottery to find money. I mean, technically, you could do that. When I eat logic, I feel like we'd run out of the wildlife. Dude, we would hunt things to extinction. Actually, when you really think about it, do you think inflation would be a thing? Like, you would have to understand that, right? Like, you would have to understand that God would have to be real, right? Like, if you believe in God and stuff like that, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm agnostic myself. But like, that would have to come to the understanding that there is a being that has created the world and has basically said the order of the world is that creatures always are strapped with cash. Somehow there has to then be an animal economy, right? For there to be money on them. So when you really think about it, in Final Fantasy anything, whenever you killed a monster or like anything like that and it dropped gil, like the real question is, what is gil? Is it just coined currency? So the question is, did the gil come from basically the body parts because it ate somebody and the money survived in its stomach? Or does this monster have a side hustle? Like, does it have an Etsy store where it sells like cute scarves on the side? You know, and then that comes to the question, if you get loot from a monster, are you in fact taking their home craft and their side hustle, and that was their latest creation that they were delivering to their newest customer? Like, are you actually killing people? Think about that. You know, like anything could be happening in Final Fantasy. We just don't know it. You know, maybe there's like some hidden society that's been stuck away from us for so long. Sorry, I'm putting all the stuff to the side. My arms. There we go. You know, it could be any of that. His little pinata is disgusting. I mean, technically, if you kill a person in real life, you loot their body, they could have money on them. They could have like a picture of their family.
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
This is gonna get interesting. Whoa.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this
Cash
time?
change over time as money
Surrounded
change,
by
and
contraptions
would it be
hell-bent
region
on
based
murdering
since different
their
countries
sides
have different types of money? Well, basically in Final Fantasy, everything runs off gil. There's not different
We won't know until we
currency.
followed it all the way to
So
the end.
everybody agrees that gil is the currency. It just shows up. Like right at 1200 gil. Well, where did that come from? Sorry, I was charging.
How tall are you? There, boy! Not this time. Get him! Over here. You know what's
Boom, baby.
sick of Torgal. Give them all you've got for it.
I have my other ability ready, but at least there's some damage.
Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Get him.
Oh, oh,
There, boy.
oh. Watch my sword, boys.
Sick of Torgal. You know what to do.
Oh, I saw that coming.
Not
Huh?
this time. Get him.
Ah.
Get him. Don't let them get away.
Boom, baby. That felt good. Anything else? We're good. Also, ad time. Ad time, ad time. But yeah, think about it. Now, if you just went up and went, at somebody, you get loot out of them. I mean, when you really think about it, You know, you get loot out of anything that you kill. You know, you keep what you kill, chat. You know, if you kill a deer, you get like some cool antlers to put in your inventory, maybe some intestines, maybe some meat. You know, and at least like World of Warcraft, I mean, you hope, you know, unless you find like a deer who's like, you know, has his legs chopped off, at least you can at least collect the hooves, you know. You don't want to think about it. Well, what else you want to think about? You know? Well, think about this. Let's think of something else here. That's how we have used copper shells as currency, so we kind of have done this. Yeah, you know, like, you know, God, what if God came down and said, "Hey, sand is money." Kind of break people's minds. Imagine if someone said a single grain of sand is $1 equivalent. Could you imagine all the beaches all of a sudden getting closed? Could you imagine? Like, oh God, how would that work? All of a sudden, every government shuts down every beach, prevents anybody from diving anymore. It's a mad dash to see who's going to collect as much sand as possible. It converts, right? Yeah, like, would everybody be rich, or would it be so high in inflation that you would leave all the sand alone, and then it becomes a stable, like a stable thing to base your money on, that it wouldn't fluctuate? Kind of like the gold standard, but it's the sand standard. And so the money would always be the same.
Over here.
Because I thought she would know. I mean, this is not mainstream, so unfortunately that's not happening.
Sick him, Torgal. Get him, boy. Sick him, Torgal.
Thank God I don't have to run around the room for that. Will of the wind. Wonk. We should not forgetting anything. Yeah, we're good. Oh! Elevator. Dude, this guy's brother wouldn't have made this shit at all. Would have been dead on day.
I don't like this.
What? What? You just sent a golem at me? What the heck, man?
Seems
Dun
the
dun
feeling's mutual.
dun 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 dun. Boom, baby.
Get him, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Over here.
Whoop.
Sick him, Torgal.
Oh, he's so cool looking.
Sick him, Torgal.
Sandwich economy, what is glass? Oh, that's
Get him, boy.
the real question. I mean, glass would basically be the equivalent of gilding things with gold.
You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal.
Oh, we're doing it, baby.
Get him, boy.
drawing in energy.
Not so long it is. With me. You know what? There. It's down.
This is our chance.
Get him. Over here.
I timed that just right.
Boy. Sick of trouble. There, boy.
Whoop.
Get him, boy. Sick of trouble.
Oh! That was fun. Oh, sorry, the game didn't do it.
It's done.
Type 1 if you think my brother would
What are
have
these
beaten that.
creatures?
You know, as a kid.
And why do they keep attacking
With the power
us?
of the Phoenix, he didn't even know what to do with. That kid could only shoot one fireball and then he would puke.
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
He's giant up box room.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Had a thought, chat. It's rare I get them. I wonder if my tax and accountant guy who's been waiting on me to do some paperwork knows my streams. And I wonder if they pop in and go like, why the fuck is this guy playing video games right now? I went this son of a bitch for 2 days and signed this piece of paper. I'm so used to doing all my office stuff on Monday, so I'm just kind of like, I'll take care of it Monday. I'll take care of it Monday. Oh, look at that little guy. Oh dear, that's, oh, he's got his crystal though.
Get him, boy.
What's his name? Oh, know what he reminds me of? This guy? I thought I dodged that. Oh, I guess not.
Get him, boy.
How many of you played Dot Hackside or know what that is?
Get him.
Think Dot Hackside Infection would be the game? This guy reminds me of Skate.
Get him, boy. Get him. Don't let them get away. Over here.
I think there's that one of the main antagonist bosses with Dot Hackside Infection. Looks like Skate or Skate. Man, I kind of missed that game.
Not this time.
I didn't like the modern iterations. I didn't like the GU one.
You know what to do, boy.
What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It's fun. Anime has
It
some
would
banger
seem this place
songs.
holds even more secrets
Dude, I
than we
really
thought.
enjoyed the Dot Hackside song. You know, like da 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 yeah da da na da 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 see da 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 or whatever the fuck it goes. You know, like I got close enough. Also, what are you supposed to have like a whole other weapon? Like what happened? He's like, oh, my stuff got reset. Really weird. Yeah, Garuda. Gouge and then here. Super odd. There you go. Where are we going? We get the other thing. Update maybe? I don't know. This game doesn't really get regular updates. We'll go left.
Look out! Keep your distance, boy. Over here. Sick him, Torgal. Get him.
You good? Great. They're still hard. Sorry.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
You ever think there's like an order of people who like have like a Facebook group or like a secret Discord channel where they think charging your JO crystals is the equivalent of sorcery? And they like, you know, they charge up their crystals together in a voice call and go, I can feel your aura, huh? And then like they get like these glow in the dark crystals and, you know, and then they like form relationships and stuff. And you think their JO crystal got charged by their like crystal brethren or like brethren or like sister or something. You know, they hold their crystal close and then eventually there'll be like a relationship that forms all around the crystals. And, you know, and then they eventually meet together and they like touch crystals and they blush or something. And then they like eventually go off and go into like a date and it's like a cave and stuff. And the first date they go into is like a crystal cave. So they can just, you know, they can clink crystals where they're near all the other crystals. They think they're feeling their energy or something with the magic of the earth. Sorry, we're playing Final Fantasy.
Give them all you've got. Sick of Torgal. Get him.
I did it, tee hee. Purple Craigslist ad with the fire with the Joker. Yeah, that's where it usually kind of spawn. Game Grumps made that very
Oh, that did
famous.
something.
Seem oddly specific. I mean, think about it. It's gotta exist. You know? It's gotta exist out there. It's like, oh god, what was it? Is that one place at like this gentleman's club or like this owl place in the middle of the woods? Oh, I forget what it's called. Like a lot of famous people went there. It's like, you do where we can get a rave for the wives and just do unmanly things, you know? You know, it's like this like weird exclusive cult camp and there was like this big owl thing and stuff. Like it was one of those. Hi, Barefoot Link Lover. Yeah, like, you know, like they had like this whole, like a lot of rich people and business owners are like, oh, only the highest of society can come here to this man's camp. And like, no women can be here. And they basically, I think they eventually let women in. Part of owls is Batman. No, this is a real thing that existed. I'm not fucking with you. Hold up. Owl camp for rich people cult.
It isn't a dead end after all.
What of infiltrate Bohemian Grove? That's what it is. Bohemian Grove. Bohemian Grove. Yeah, so Bohemian Grove, basically, if you look this up, well, the wiki page for it. Yeah, Bohemian Grove is a restricted 2,700 acre campground in Monte Rio, California. Founded in 1878. It belongs to a private gentleman's club known as the Bohemian Club. It hosts more than 2-week encampments. It's more than a 2-week encampment of some of the most prominent men in the world. Let's see. The tradition of the summer camp encampment was established 6 years. They kind of came together. It's like had cult shit and everything going in for it. Court cases. Was charged with discrimination. Oh yeah. Oh right. They got the man's club got sued for discrimination with women. It's like, all right. Also, there was wage theft. Everything else. Is Bohemian Grove still active? It's still active. Apparently. Oh my god, this cult place is still going. Yeah, what actually happens at Bohemian Grove? Someone asked on Reddit. It says no, the exclusive club, nothing weird goes on. This is accurate. I worked at a Bohemian Grove AMA. What was the biggest what the fuck moment you had while working there? Once pretty drunk, this guy stood up, got attention of the whole grove, 1,000 people, and made this toast about how they were the elite, the luckiest, and basically the most privileged people in the world. Not a we should be thankful way, but in a fuck yeah, we rule way. Definitely made me feel out of place. There are all kind of rumors. When one of those big was Carlos Santana was there. Apparently he has attended, but both years I was there was this big Mexican guy that looked like him. Definitely wasn't. And a lot of rumors, the music arts and stuff. There's also like, I think there's also videos and stuff where they do like this like big theater ritual thing in front of like a big owl and all this other stuff. Like, yeah, it's a place. Apparently it's still going. Sorry. I just want to put some, some weird cult shit in your day. Maybe we should go. Maybe I'll go there and report back.
It all seems to lead
I'll say I'm a streamer or something, and I'll show them my 100K YouTube plaque when I eventually get it.
This is 1,000 years more.
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god.
That's Jim. Ah, damn tinnitus. Sorry, anybody who actually has tinnitus. This is gonna suck for you. Yeah, sorry for I'm early in the game.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Not me, but I hate me. Why is everything on fire?
What?
Are we living our memories now? Doing time traveling? Oh wait, if this is the scene before we continue anywhere else. Okay, so this is the moment I've been waiting for this entire game, okay? This is the fucking moment. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to switch this off the desktop audio. And I don't care if I get stuck on the VOD, because Twitch doesn't give a fuck about us anyway anymore, so Let's see. What is we're seeing? All right, I need Shrek. I need a hero. So there's the Shrek I Need a Hero song, right? And
C minor. Put it in C minor.
here. So I'm gonna hold this on, right? I'm gonna hold this on because there is a video which I think looks like the Shrek. Okay, so I say the Shrek song. It is obviously, you know, I Need a Hero. I Need a Hero is obviously a very famous song that was way before Shrek, but Shrek has a different version of it that honestly I think it punches a little bit differently, and it kind of fits in a different way. It doesn't quite queue up the way that I want it, but if you go on YouTube and do Final Fantasy 16, I Need a Hero, I wouldn't spoil it for you right now. But this is the arena. This is the fight. I don't know. This is the fight. I don't know. We come back to this later or something. But I need to see. Okay, it goes to here. He does a little sort. I need to see where it queues up because I'm gonna immediately get to it. Okay, it does that. Does the whole thing. Okay, he did. Bam! Sword comes down. It needs to start. I'm not gonna get it timed exactly. But but if it works here, that's going to be great. I don't know if this is the fight one. I don't know if it's this one. I think it's later. But I'm going to get ready for it regardless. I have a feeling this comes in after in another thing because I think he has to go through a line of acceptance first. No, this is not going to be it. Okay, it's just a flashback. Never mind. Joshua! We'll find out. Also, man, you're killing your brother pretty good, man.
Stop it! Please! Stop!
Got a sword, man. Oh, this bit is big. Oh, it's so brutal. Non-strike version definitely hits better. I believe so too, but it just doesn't time up correctly for this one.
I killed him.
Oh, look at him. Look at the sadness of him killing his own brother. What a loser.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
And then you die.
Clive.
Joshua.
Watch him like hug him and he bursts into flame. Ah, I thought he would just dissipate. Go like, you did this.
I failed you.
Yeah, he does do it.
Joshua died. I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
we go, baby.
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
I'll turn it up for you. All right, before we fight, I want to make sure I got the right strike version because I have to cue it in such a weird way. 1 second. Two. Doing to get just a pure song. I do have the pure song. Okay, that's as good as I'm gonna get it. I just gotta get ready to be on the ball. I gotta time it just right. Yeah. Woo! He's a big boy. I'll get your toes if I dare! There you go. Keep fighting, boy. Accept what you are. Boom, baby. It's not it. That can't be it. Ew.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
Get after him. Ow.
Not this time.
I keep seeing him about to do the strike, and I go in the dodge. He doesn't quite get it there. There we go. This is gonna be close, by the way. I keep dodge. Dodge. Yeah, I'm getting it.
Lend me your strength.
Is this it? Yeah.
What?
not it. Not it. Not
I
yet.
see.
Multi-charge. Got it.
Not this time.
He's angry, gentlemen. He's a little bit upset. It's gonna do the thing! Oh, good thing I had some potions. I almost died. This is it. This is it. I think it is. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Then we do.
Where have all the good men gone and where are
No escape, eh?
Oh, it's doing double. Hold up.
It's all right.
Where's the streetwise
From you.
Hercules to fight the rising war? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed?
Together. Then
Late at night, I toss and I turn and I dream.
It's time to find
of
out who
what I need.
once and for all.
He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding up on his hero till the morning light. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be strong and he's gotta be larger than life, larger than life.
It's not gonna queue up exactly how I wanted it.
I can swear every song
Oh, that felt great.
Oh, he's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero.
Yeah! Bam! Baby, and it ends right there. Yes! Oh my god, that fit perfectly. And you know what? It's not gonna get saved because I didn't press record on OBS. I would have to like take the VOD and do the thing. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to do for this. And I fucking told you it was gonna work out. Yeah, even if you clip it, if the VOD catches it, it'll take out the music or it'll mute the whole thing. But oh man, thanks AJ for the show. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's all I wanted out of this. I could just I got it. I queued it up. I want to see if it's saved real quick. Hold up. I'm just so curious to see if it's saved. Give me a second here. Because obviously they'll be all like, oh hey, wait a minute. I sense a song you're playing, and I'll get all mad. Here, 1 minute, I can figure it out. Basically, you can kind of like it kind of DVRs a little bit. Here, hold up. It did save ish. Yeah, so you better enjoy that as quick as you can. Like hero here. Let's see what the highlight clip looks like. I gotta download that before it disappears. Oh, that felt great. I saved it. Yeah! Bam! Baby, and it ends right there. Ah, it's perfect. All right. That's okay. No, that works out. I downloaded it, so thanks. I can at least put it up online and be like, this is what I was doing.
Yes, no. You're well, but sorry.
I'm switching this. Hey there, Wolf. Would my 2 Tylenols no longer work?
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine.
I just accepted all the power of my body.
No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Chat, who's that guy? Nick, you've made peace with your sins. You know what you are now. Rock. Who best brains with?
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
That's the brother, right? I'm not stupid, I mean. I'm just a messenger, sir.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is.
Hey, why was one of the raid messages, it's cool to fuck dragons? What happened with that? Which one of you started to stray from the raid message here? I think all of you were just like, the final verse was sung, and then someone's like, I like fucking dragons. Someone's like, hear the fetish, hear me roar. She gave us options. Oh, now it's Monty's fault, huh? Here, hold up. Hold up. Give me a second. Monty, come here. You can't run. Come here. Come here. You better have your Discord open. You're not running. I'm calling you. Get here. Get over here. Don't you run from me.
Hey, man.
What's this about fucking dragons, man? What's going on?
They went AWOL. They went AWOL. They rioted. I can't control them.
Why are you encouraging them to fuck dragons?
I'm not encouraging them.
Why
I have no hand in this.
You got something to say, man? He's like,
okay. In their defense, dragons are kind of hot, but
what the fuck?
They are.
You're not supposed to fuck dragons, man.
I mean,
no.
I mean,
look,
like...
it's not supposed to happen. All right, they had to make an entire website, just to make it human compatible. It's not supposed to work this way. You're not supposed to encourage them. This is not how it works. Okay, this is not a fantasy rom-com novel where they turn into a cute whatever, and they're like, it's human size and we're all in love, but then they turn into dragon. No, they want the other end. It's not how this works.
In my defense, Zoran the bear, or Zoran the wizard now.
Then you mislamed me. Now it goes even deeper.
I'm sorry, I'm getting passionate about it. In my defense, I was like, we're gonna send the message, the final verse is sung, and then one chat member who's a moderator screamed in all caps, I want, fuck the dragon. And I was just like, no, we're doing this. And then everyone started to parrot it. I'm like, fine, choose one or the other. Get out of here.
Oh, man, for some reason, now the Dragon Ball thing came up of like, dragon, fuck the dragon balls.
It, also, in my defense, the game I was playing, there was, I don't want to spoil anything, but, there was a plot thing where there was a elf and a dragon who were in a relationship, and it was quite beautiful, honestly. It's very nice. There's even a song about it. It's very pretty. Is it
Herelfsfelgar or whatever? The white dragon?
Herelfsfelgar, yeah.
And he's all like, but we love it. But then, she's just, finally glad she's dead, so she doesn't have to deal with the dragon. She's like, my wife.
No, we fucking loved each other, Zoran. What the fuck are you on about?
I mean, I don't know. It could be a one-sided relationship. The other lady didn't even show up. I mean,
oh my God, Jesus Christ.
I think I got past that part.
Yeah, no. I mean, listen, if Husker was like, hey, I want to date you, I'd be like, all right. I'm like, I guess this is my fate.
Yeah, just starts twirling here. I mean,
okay.
Yes. You know what people hated me for that game? What's his face? He gets killed. He has a shield and everything else.
Horsefant. Yeah.
I didn't know who the fuck he was. I went through the story and stuff like that, and it happened. I was like, oh, well, you should have dodged. And everyone in the call hated me.
Oh yeah. Well,
they're like, you what? He's our precious boy. They all have an entire house filled with posters of him.
He loves you. Horsefant, no matter who you are, loves you. Period. He loves you. He gives you a place to stay when you're a fugitive. He gives you a female chocobo, which is a huge status symbol. And oh my God, he loves you. So him dying, I was getting annoyed by him because I was like, oh, you're constantly being nice to me. It's just what do you want? And then he died, and I was like, oh my God, I kind of took that for granted a little bit. And
you're not get used emotional, to having friends when you're an overpowered hero.
Yeah, fair enough. But
everyone taking advantage of you, asking you to solve the world's
fight
problem.
shit. Yeah, he was the one character who was like, "Hey, you're in duress. Let me help you out," and be kind of the rock in this moment. You have to be all the time. I love characters like that, where it's you get to play the hero and you're really cool, but then you have a character who's like, "Hey, this is a lot. Things are rough. How are you doing?" That is just. I'm doing the okay symbol.
Pause for a moment. And you're like. No one's asked about my feelings before. I'm usually the nuclear weapon all these countries deploy whenever anything goes wrong.
Did you ever play Dragon Age Inquisition?
Yes.
I never beat it, but I played it before going to school and then not being able to play video games. And I remember the beginning of the game is very front loaded with a lot of important decisions. And I was stressed
it's trying to recall all that previous stuff because you can put your saves. And they mostly care about Dragon Age 2, but I was one of those guys who were like, oh man, Dragon Age Origins, oh, this is my jam. I love it. I got my dwarf. I'm fucking kicking ass. Second game came out. They try to pull a Mass Effect on me. I have yet to play that game. And then Inquisition came out. I'm like, I get to be my dwarf again. Where's my green one? But then they're like, oh, you got to make all these decisions, by the way. Who's king? I'm like, oh, fuck. Did I
it was more just like there was intense situations in the game, like story, where it was just like, and like I was like, I like fantasy games, so I was like, okay, I'm fine with this, but I'm like, oh god, I hate making decisions. But then like it was like to a point where like every single character was like, you need to do this, we need to think about that, you need to like, you made this choice, and it was like, oh my god. And then I walked up, I think his name was Varys. He was a dwarf in the story. I think Varys was his name.
I think it was red-haired guy. I think.
He beardless dwarf musician writer guy, I think.
No,
yeah,
you're right.
I can't remember.
Sorry,
I can't remember his
the
name.
names anymore.
But like, it's feel bad because I really liked him. Like, I was okay with him. Like, yeah, all right, you're from 2. I didn't play 2, so I don't know what you're like. But like, I remember walking up to him and like everyone is like, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I walk up to him, he's like, hey, you doing okay? And I was like, oh my god. He's like, you're under a lot of stress. Like, he's like, it's okay, you know. You're gonna do the best you can, and it's gonna be all right. And don't, you know, take some time for yourself, and you know. Don't forget to like, you know, if you need like, we're here to help you. Like, and it was like the most like nice supportive dialogue, you know, to say in the moment that I was like, I didn't even think about that character. And the moment he said that to me, I'm like, you are now honestly one of my favorite characters now. It's
People
like,
love Varric. I never remember him now. Like he became such a staple for Dragon Age where he got thrown into everything now. But hey, don't let me keep you.
No, I was gonna say a little bit of cool thing actually. So you played through Heavensward then.
I went through all of Final Fantasy except the latest expansion.
Gotcha. Okay. I did the cover song of Dragon Song, the Nidhogg boss fight music for my stream as like a reward for my subathon.
No.
So I did a cover song for the first time in like many years, so it's very exciting. But glad to raid into. It's been a while, but
it's fine. Like
I'm still in the game, and they're like, "Yo, Zord's roasting her," and I'm like, "Oh no, I'm getting roasted." But hope you have a good stream, dude.
Yeah, hope you have a good stream. Enjoy fucking dragons. Just feel free to yell if you want to chill. Have a good time with your dragon boyfriend. Bye. That's about it. We love Monty in this house. We all love her to death. Got him. Chat, type 1 if you like fucking dragons. Also, I gotta like reconnect to my other thing. Something thingy. Is that again? Monty Glue. She's the game master for the Unexpectables, and she fucking destroys herself. You know, working and all that stuff, but I am nothing but proud of her. Like, it's like for her and like Brett Ultimus and various other tabletop creators and stuff like that. It's fucking hard to do what we kind of do. It's a lot of like, you're constantly coordinating with people, all these different personalities, trying to get these shows going, try to raise up enough money to compensate the people and the artists and everything else, and pay your damn rent. With a world that's constantly shifting. So like for Monty and everybody, for the community and stuff, like my mentality is like that, like in a technical way, like we kind of compete because we're all doing tabletop shows and we all want to be the biggest and more popular. My mentality is like, just help each other out. Like if Monty ever was like, hey, I need some help with this, I'd be like, yeah, hop in a call, we'll figure it out. Like for Brett and stuff, like I know I've helped Brett with a couple things here and there to where it's like, hey, like if you need help, just give me a call, I'll figure it out. Because I have that unique position of, because I worked in the tabletop industry and all that stuff, so I can kind of help give them some insights, and they could help me. You know, if I'm pretty sure if I need help, I'll call them up. But I've been nothing but proud of them, man. Like they killed themselves to make this shit work. So, you know, and anything I could do to kind of help them, you know, help me kind of deal. Let's all try to survive together. And I've been nothing but proud of them. They've been kicking ass. Anyway, back to this guy yelling.
Flay him. Rip out his heart. Him and all his filthy brood. And send every last one of them down. Out
Yes, yes, my lord.
This is my advice for adventuring. As you sail the 7 seas, try not to get the STDs. My things in the box. Evidence of Wind Lady, I guess. I should be like a stuffed animal or something. Or her head. I don't think they beheaded her.
Benedicta.
Did they behead her? I don't think they did. Ifrit Anukin. Clive can control the icon Ifrit, along next his icon abilities such as Ignition. A fiery lunge that drives back into means while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking a limited range gauge. Plus, your Ifrit abilities are shared. Yada yada. It's your feet. We would know them in here. They're in a box, man. Clive did it. Yeah, I guess someone else came over and chopped her head off. Or I guess Sid did. Anyway. I mean, Sid loved her too, so it's kind of like, you know. Limerick Gauge, South Park. Okay. We're gonna wait here. Ads are about to show up here in a second. It gives me a chance to like take a sip and you know, their snack thing. What is this? Oh god, but I am actually fucking hungry though. We're not gonna stop. Like we're gonna keep going for a couple more hours. But man, I am hangy. So now after a couple hours, I'll probably eat because I'm like starving I'm doing this awesome diet called Starve Yourself to Death. And that means like someone like me with an excellent exterior will be more handsome just by starving. So then either there's something fishy going on. Yeah, like someone did something. Like that guy should open up that box. Because I know Sid wouldn't do that. So somebody did that. Somebody did something to my wick. Yeah, so something occurred there. Regardless of, like, the real question is, like, Titan is, like, the guy when he goes in Titan Farm, he is a humongous monster, right? I don't know how, like, Ifrit's gonna fight that. Like, Ifrit's a big lad, but he's not, like, Titan big. You know, unless these guys could scale. Yeah, that's the thing I don't know about. Like, can Ifrit scale, or is he just going to do like a bunch of jumpy things and start doing a bunch of fire blasting? Like, what's going to happen here? You know, like the Phoenix would just you know, it was like an A10 Warthog, just keep doing strafes or something. Maybe all the above. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he'll partner with the Phoenix, you know, with his brother or something. Which also, that's weird. I don't know why the brother wouldn't go to his brother. You know, like the Phoenix kid. I don't know why he would be like, oh, my brother's alive. And he's the icon of fire. I need to go meet him. Like he just doesn't go up to say hi. Like, what's going on with that? You know, like this anime logic. Anime logic is bullshit. It makes no sense whatsoever. His anime logic was bullshit. Sounds about right. It's like, I have to take care of these other issues. I can't reunite with my brother and make sure he knows that I'm okay, which is probably really important right now, and that we can actually just band together to make our task even easier. I have to do this myself. I'm like, dude, just go up to him. Let's go to him right now and solve this problem. You know, you guys are all fighting for the same thing. Like, figure it out, bro skillets. Anyway, ads are now done.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
No, you got a little growl growl.
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Oh, don't tell me the whole place is gonna be like dead. I'm hearing some doom, doom. I bet you like beasts came into attack as soon as we left. You're like the whole place is. Ah, come on. Hey. Oh, come on, man. Cut. I just.
What happened?
What are you doing? Just dead. Yeah, she's dead, dude.
Imperials. You pay for this.
We got a live one.
What are you doing here?
Answer. Remember our orders? No survivors.
Who would order such a thing?
What? What?
Get him.
Not hitting anything. There you go. God, good men gone. Everyone's now on fire. They just killed everyone. Yes, it could be more dead.
There, boy.
It's like, what's happening, man? Oh. Try to play the game.
There, boy. Kill all the ducal dogs.
Ducal dogs?
We're innocent people. Sick of Torgal.
Hey, You know, why doesn't my companion, use her limit break, huh?
Get him. Sick of Torgal.
Oh, hey, man.
Get him, boy.
I'll let her break here in a second, take care of all this other stuff. Yeah, give it a break. There you go. Doing nothing.
Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Not this time.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Over here. Get him.
We did it! Because best boy, I like his little thoughts and the character journal thing. Oh, it's cute.
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command.
I wonder what this guy's life was like. You ever think about that? First off, we have to discuss this person here. First off, how did he come out of the womb? That's what I want to know. We're going to turn down this volume real quick. Chat, we got to have a serious discussion. This guy killed his mother. This guy killed his mother dealing with the womb. Like, he burst out of her like an alien. And then proceeded. What's going on with this guy?
Yeah, boy. You know what to do. Who you got, boy? Get him, boy.
Growth spurts don't even begin to describe it. Like, I had a growth spurt, all right? I used to be the small, tiny kid until I became a giant, right? This guy ate his mother from the inside out. I mean, that sounds wrong, and regardless of how you think about it, it is wrong, but you know what I mean. That guy ate his mom. I mean, well, when you like all right, turn back around. He devoured his. Okay, he ate her flesh. Anyway, you get the idea. All right. This guy devoured his mom. Now it's just, can you get what the fuck I'm going on about? All right, like a shark. Yeah, like a shark. You know, he went, and she was like, and then she was eaten alive. Right. That's what I'm saying. You know, like that's what that guy did. And ever since then, he somehow got into a high-ranking position in the military, probably due to eating people. Like, you don't get to that size unless you're eating a couple humans, right? Like, the orb can't. They're up to get out of this hole you took yourself into. Nah. Well, I'll find oil down here, and I'll find it to be enriching. Also, what plot point is this? You come back and the Imperials are like, hey, we killed them all. Like, what point is there to kill them? They are your workforce. This...
we're too late. Gav. Clive!
Was it the bad guys? Or the bad guys are fucking dumb.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
That's what I'm thinking, man.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Oh, thank God.
All of you.
You see, Kingdom Come, they would have made us dig the fucking grave.
When you're ready then.
At least in this game, then we get the goons to do it. People harming bears are put to death in either entire settlement protested they were a bit too gung-ho with the purging.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest.
Yes.
Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
What if like one of the guys bearing just like shows up behind him going, hey, what are you doing here? Like while he was monologuing like too loudly. Giving away his position. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't saying anything about rats. I mean, he's like, hey, you're thinking about trying to follow them to the hideaway, wouldn't you? He's like, no. He's like, oh, okay. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Yeah, the open monologue, dude. It's so embarrassing at this point. If we ever get back to Raccoons again, one of my key things I like mental wise is that I want to have an antagonist that constantly fucks with them. And I want them to stumble on him while he's monologuing. Now, I want that to happen to where they could like accidentally find him monologuing, going, yes, and I shall go to the village and kill them all. What do you mean? You didn't hear anything about my secret plans? They're not. I mean, you didn't hear anything. Like, yeah, we heard you about killing everyone in the village. Ah, damn it! Fired again. Alright, let's talk to my best friend love interest.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
Walk through the door. It's none too late.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital. And pay a visit to Mother.
Whatever that means. The Council of Elders!
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
We're all screwed.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires,
I do know.
you need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
Grumble, grumble. Oh, weak spine, weak spine. Oh, no. Not a single backbone. Oh.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these...
How'd that guy know he was selling this flower?
You lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
I'm a bitch.
Fanbrek is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Is this guy a dominant thing? Is this guy Bahamut? Who's this guy? I'm just waiting to see if he's anybody I care about. No, we saw Bahamut.
There's my son.
Yeah, is his son Bahamut? I can't remember.
Currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be
okay, yeah, it's his son. That's right.
As you command.
So they feel like, oh, that makes me hungrier.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
He just wasted another one.
The higher-ups, the gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
I want everyone to stab into it. It's like, yeah, me too, stab.
But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
My sleep schedule's kind of messed up. I've been working late at night on several videos and other stuff, and I've just been super busy. And so I'm kind of like, I want to play games today.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
Yeah, Oriflamme. We got all these side quests to do. To know all these people who are inevitably going to get like smashed by one punch by the Titan. I do big red one. That's a classic. Classic Call of Duty. But does it make you just so sad to see what happened to Call of Duty?
Barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
I don't even speak to her yet. To the side quest first.
Wanted to send a message. So gone.
What did you think? What? What would you think of that?
No, please, no.
Fucking. Every time I look at Call of Duty now, I'm like, I don't have enough Adderall to play this game.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what.
See you later, I'll teach you.
Buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Run! I want to ride a chocobo.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
See you there, Ort.
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Look at that dang old chocobo. I love them. No, I was younger, I was obsessed with birds. And so in proxy, chocobos were like, I was like, I loved them. Let's see, which way? Search Scotland Bales. Missing items. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Yes. This is for a letter. You know what I want at some point? I want to do a little community thing where as you know how like people do like, oh, let me see your room, right?
While he was passing through the bales.
I kind of want to do that. But it might be hard to actually do it because I don't think a lot of people like have their setup for it. Is basically ask everyone to show me their tabletop setup. Good. You know, when they're playing tabletop RPGs and stuff, it's like, show me what you got. Show me what your table looks like.
More of the lost supplies.
I'd be very interested to see if it's like, do people do like a full TV setup? Do people do like just all classic pen and paper? You know, like, do they have like a really cool table and a really cool like room, or is everyone just raw dogging it with laptops?
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby.
I don't want to see your desk.
Can't say I have.
I want to see your tabletop setup, but if everything's online, I don't want to see that.
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
And what I'm meaning by is that basically I ask everyone to send all their stuff into a repository, and then we do a big stream where we look at them all. That's what I mean.
Thank you.
But I've been only kind of debating on doing it for a while because of that exact thought process that a lot of people play online. Not a lot of people get to play locally anywhere, so I probably get like 2 images. That or people just send me screenshots of 3 of their monitors, kind of like, here's all my stuff, and I'm like, like, you know, at that point I would just ask them, like, show me your rooms. All right, let's see what we got.
For you? Did Master Quentin summon you?
The shad's all salted and smoked. It'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
Dog. Oh, did I find it immediately? Dog.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this.
I found that.
He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
I say to get the missing items. They were the wrong way. Let's go down that way and then over. Okay.
That'll be enough for today.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off?
Yeah, one thing we're having trouble with
See the lad.
on narrative declaration stuff right now is that we're trying to get into the campaign that's not ran by Thurston, because Thurston's already got Rock Riding coming up and then Kingmaker.
If it isn't Sid's
So he's all capped out in campaigns.
To what do
So
I
I'm trying to find something to run.
Looking for a bearer called
But
Randall.
the problem is that we don't have enough money to pay the players.
For work.
And so we would
Was
have
expected back
to
at the hideaway some
have an
time ago.
understanding of like, hey, I can't pay you for this one.
Asked me to check on him.
But all of our current players are already tied up in campaigns till their time is done. So I have to find a whole new group to go do stuff with. And then I'll have to tell them, sorry, I can't pay you right now. Let's just turn super profitable.
Though, thinking about it, he
And to
should
do that, we
probably
have to
be
make it
back
Patreon
by
exclusive.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
So we're definitely having a difficulty with it. Is that we got a couple one-shot stuff lined up. You know, and that'll be fun, but they're gonna end. Like fairly short. They're not like a super long campaign. Like they maybe last like five sessions or so. Although there's one thing for Final Fantasy games I started to notice is I don't know if it's just been a really big thing in Japanese kind of like culture or things that influence them a lot. There's a lot of MMO, like, I guess I really have to ask this question. What's the biggest MMO in Final Fantasy or in Japan right now? I don't know if it's still Final Fantasy 14 or it might be something else for them, but like I'm really curious about it.
Hang it, man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Still Final Fantasy 14? Yeah, because thanks for Nugget for your scribble. That I see a lot of like like for the menus and MMO design and stuff like that. Just like very high techy kind of UI stuff, like in a lot of Japanese inspired MMOs. Goblins.
Surprise. Keep your distance. Not this time. You know what to do. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Too slow. Not this time. Sick of Toggle.
I had to super concentrate on that one. He kept spinning.
Yeah.
Get him.
He's almost dead. There we go. That took a bit. Yeah. Beyblade, let it rip. I wonder if Beyblade's still a thing. I see like shorts of it every so often of people still messing with Beyblade. And also on how like some people got like really into it. Oh, he's dead. Where some of them, like, instead of the zip cord stuff now, they get like power drills.
Sorry, Randall.
And then you go like, bing, and then like let them go, but they like fucking run.
I'll speak to Quentin.
Because now they're getting more and more dangerous. Or they're like, there's like, it's not like a little spark. You're like, whoa, it's a spark. You know, as a kid, because you only want to do so much power with it. Now it's like, oh shit. Like, this is gonna kill somebody. Yeah, full metal versions. Instead of like plastic with like a little metal on them, now it's like, oh god.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but
You know what
notice
Beyblades
you're
are? A
alone.
precursor to BattleBots.
Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
My Metabots to be back. They still are. Like they're still going. Like I have to double check, but I don't know if they're like still in season or something, but I know they revived it and it got fucking crazy. And it got, because the power delivery for all this stuff is way better than it was back in the day. So whatever they brought it back, they basically the bots were so powerful it destroyed parts of the arena because they had like this thick plexiglass and stuff to kind of keep all the bots in. It destroyed the glass and the wood going in for it because some of the bots were spinning and being so destructive. It tore through it. Like it was that powerful. I'm trying to remember how to like get the hell out of here. We could just do this and go back. Yeah, like they were getting dangerous. I don't know if they put like power limits on them now to be like, hey, you're destroying our arena. But they're still going and they're terrifying. And so, but they're also like so efficient now where they're kind of gamified.
Maybe I should just.
And there's none of the fun ones, which is like a box with a stick, you know, or one with like a flamethrower. But the flamethrower won't really do anything to any bot. Like it's just, you can't get hot enough for it to melt anything. So, and not to mention, they kind of lost their character a bit. Like if you watch some of the older BattleBot stuff, they had like some of the like in-house like NPC bots that they would bring in the fight. Like they gave them like character to it. Like they had like a look to them, and they were like really big and intimidating. And they were like, you know, like they were like, holy shit, it's this big bot that they have to fight now. It's like a boss battle that occurred. Now the new one, they don't really have that. It's like these super ultra efficient blocks. Like there's not a lot of character to them anymore. And I feel that's a real shame of the show. That if they do it, that they should really be rewarded with creativity. Like it should really, you should get like a lot of points if it's not just this super efficient battery box with a blade on it. It should be like, oh, make something cool, like make a mecha or something, you know?
There you are.
Living meta or the will of death, yeah.
Hideaway, and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
There you go.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter.
What?
She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything
It's like
you're
50
wanting
bucks.
from Sid, today's
It's like
the
a
day.
gift card to Sonic.
Be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Today is a red letter day. What do you think her name might be? I don't know much of the Final Fantasy characters, so I don't know shit about anything. All right, let me go to the blacksmith. Let me see if there's any, you know, epic upgrade.
I see I'm busy here. What's that for you, dear?
Flame tongue, eh? All right, I'm gonna be a better weapon, yeah. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be a better weapon, I'll see. Yeah.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
All right, I'll put it. Oh, you're not better, are you? Not better than that, are you? All right.
Anything else?
I don't know why I'm... I don't know what's wrong with me, but hey, this works out, I guess.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Dragon. Anyway.
And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Got a blade? Well, good. Sorry, I'm... No, you got better stuff, huh? I'll take that.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Wait, no, these are downgrades. I had better. Oh, I'm stupid. Never mind. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, you can't like stack up on potions. That sucks. All right, that's fine. Because she feels leaving Brazier through, so yeah, that's whatever. Okay. Guess I'm an idiot.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. and a Tintayer's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Yeah, I thought it was upgrades. I thought I was buying an epic, not like a gray. So, I stepped on that one. Let me fix that. Gear. There we go. Yeah, I got the I suck at video games rings on. Honestly, it's made the game a lot more enjoyable for me. I just wanted a casual time.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
Good night, Chibi.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman.
The Vale.
If you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Right. Women.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
We're never going to give the report. Chat, we have to talk to women. That's a problem. My reports are now available for viewing. Ah, more shit. Mess. Do we have to?
I suppose that's
yeah, we gotta.
Now to find Gav.
I don't know how to. Me either.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
You just insulted
Fine
me.
day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Just the three of
Drake
us.
said is the key
We can
stone
make
of
it
the
if we
Empire.
try.
Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
That
And
Gav
should that
ain't a
plan fail,
god, so.
well, we have our icons to fall back on.
And Gav's a peasant.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Holds hands. Come on, dog. Yeah, dog's coming with us, by the way. Gav, we would rather take the dog than you, Gav. I just want him to know that. We're trying to be inconspicuous, right? We're trying to go low key. We'll take the dog. We're not taking Gav, though. We'll take the dog, but not Gav. I know he's a good boy, but I just want that to be known. That we have decided that the dog is better than Gav. Spinner is a summon in all Final Fantasy games. I mean, the dog's a dog.
Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm a man that's not
Trouble you
Sid.
for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quentin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. I can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue
Oh,
break, it looks
God.
like.
Boo. Hello.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
We gotta get him food. We gotta get him McNuggies on stat.
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad? Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon. Can I have another cup then?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quentin commands, as do we all. And Master Quentin commands that none of his favoured
All
guests
the
be
wine
left
you
wanting.
say.
Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Dude, I want some really good bread and some fucking cheese. Like, give me some really good butter and cheese, man, and like a nicely freshly baked thing of bread. Damn. Oh, that sounds so good right now. I'm just hungry. Like, I'll eat anything right now, but like, that sounds great. And some slightly melted cheese, put on the bread that's already buttered, and it's like fresh out of the fucking oven.
Don't tell me.
It's all soft. It's got like that slight crust to it.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
Oh man, then bread and wine. That you can be like some other peasants and dip your bread in the wine.
Truly.
Ah, they got that crunch, dude. Ah.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time
Honey
you're
peanut butter
hungry,
toast. You get
you
some.
need only
Dude, I
ask.
want. I got some peanut butter jelly stuff in the pantry, but I'm like, I'm streaming. Here the start of Bobby. Kill bug.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Well, you know what, chat? I think it is a good time to break. I've been streaming for like 8 hours, so I think it's definitely a good time for us to take a little break of Rooney. Ready to hop off here. I thought it was going to go a little bit longer, but it has been 8 hours for me. We got to play some Kingdom Come Deliverance. Got to play some Final Fantasy 16. There's a plan to continue on. We get to have the awesome moment. Every channel. Ah, the sphere grid grows. Upgrade that. And get some of that going. Get a little charge. Yeah, thanks for hanging with me, fellas. I know it's not like I haven't been able to stream at all. Not a lot of people come over anymore because we used to have a lot more people attend the streams. But you know what? Thanks for you guys for coming over and hanging out, man. You know, you guys have been real about it. So I love you guys very much. I'm going to take a little save-a-rooney here and I'm going to go eat food. I am fucking hungry. I'm just going to relax for the rest of my night. Try not to do any work. So I love you guys very much, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm trying to get back to it, but I've just been fucking busy, man. I haven't been able to do fucking anything. All my other friends have been able to do all their stuff, but I haven't been able to do a goddamn thing. It's just been sucking. Sorry, I'm trying to see. Yeah, just go to your favorite streamer. No one on my whitelist is on right now. So, you better style, talk about dragon fucking, talk about buttery cheese, good straight. Exactly. Exactly. All right, love you guys. Go to your favorite streamer. Tell them,